Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Typically I do unboxings and reviews on my channel, which I will continue to do. But today I am going to go over any questions that maybe I can assist with as far as unemployment goes. I mentioned in a previous video, I was temporarily laid off. I had never actually claimed or filed for unemployment, so I had zero experience. I had 1,000 questions, and it was very, very difficult for me to get all the questions answered. So luckily for me, there were two people that I know that actually went through that process and actually assisted me. But I am going to go over my personal experience and the things that I've learned along the way. So due to everything that's going on, I'm sure everyone is pretty much freaked out if you have not been laid off, or whether you have or whether you haven't. That's always going to be in the back of your mind. What will I do once I actually need to file for unemployment, and how do I go about doing it? So I am in the state of New Jersey, so not everything is going to apply to every single state. But when I actually try to file, first thing you do is send your email, enter your email, and then you confirm your email. Once you confirm your email, you can go ahead and set up an account, set up your password, and from there you can file a new claim. And they're just asking basic questions. I was a little worried how many questions I was going to have and how detailed it had to be. So basically your full name, address, social security number, and the date of separation, which is going to be the first day that you will no longer be working at your company. You're going to enter your company name, the address, the phone number, the reason you were unemployed. And there's also a question that asked you if it's due to what's going on right now, the COVID-19. For me, I had to check yes. And then it says if you were furloughed or temporarily unemployed, what is the expected start date? Unfortunately, I was not given a temporary start date. So there's another question that says if they let you know, like, did they let you know or tell you that you would be asked back? I was going to check off yes, but I had no expected return date, so I had to check no, because I have no date and I have no idea how long this is going to last and if they will call me back. So, at this point, anything is a possibility. So I checked off no for that. From there, it gives you an option on how you wish to be paid. You can be paid direct deposit, which is the option that I selected because it's a lot easier, and at least with my bank, I can keep track of when I get paid. And I assume it may be faster. I'm not sure, because then the other option is they can send you a card or a debit card, and they can deposit it or put it to that card. So my process, this is currently, I'm going to the third week that I applied. And like everyone else, I was very concerned about the approval process, how long it's going to take, etc., etc. So once I applied, or once you apply, you'll go ahead and, they give you a confirmation number, and you'll have a claim ID or claimant ID. Let me check. I just got the letter here. Yeah, there's a claimant identification number. So I would say once you submit your claim, go ahead and just either take a screenshot or the confirmation number for your records. From there, you can check every day or whenever you want to check, either once a week or once a day, and you can keep track of the status. Now, if you choose to call, basically, you're not going to get through. The times that I've called, I did not speak with anyone. There was an option. I eventually got through, and there was a voicemail, but I could not leave a voicemail. The voicemail was full. From there, I called back another day, and it said to enter your callback number. I never received a call. So I was very disappointed about that. I went on Facebook and emailed unemployment directly for my state and let them know that I'm trying to get, someone on the line because I have a couple of questions and my status online was not updating. Now, having said that, the best option, unfortunately, is just to wait. From my experience, I got zero calls. The only time they emailed me after I filed, they sent me a follow-up asking me further questions. I answered that. I submitted that, and that was it. Then they sent me an email that said it would be in review for 14 days. So I checked with my friend, and she basically told me after that, basically it does take, up to at least up to 2 weeks to have a determination on your claim. And then from there, you'll see, when you'll get paid, they'll send you an email or a letter in the mail to tell you when to start claiming benefits. Now, for the state of New Jersey, I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, but I'm trying to remember every single detail as much as I can. Now, if your file, if you check your claim and it says filed, you can already start certifying for the week. And they have a schedule that you can either call in, like a set time and date of the day of the week. And that changes every week. For example, if the last four of your social, I'm making it up, is 01234, let's say, it'll tell you the date and time to call in or to do it online. Because there's so many people claiming benefits, I guess to just make sure that the site does not crash, they specified, specific days of the week and times that you have to certify your benefits. Now, I started certifying my benefits last week because it said if it shows filed, it's basically approved because it's already giving you the amount you should receive per week and the total amount that you're allowed to claim in total. Now, so I filed, then I certified, and I just got 2 letters in the mail on Saturday. So I will show you the first one. The second one I cannot show because it's giving the exact totals, and everyone's situation is different depending where you work, what your pay is, whether you work part-time, full-time, what your salary is going to vary. So I'm not going to sit here and give, a total, but I believe the total in the state of New Jersey allowed is $713, something along those lines. I may be wrong. I don't remember exactly the dollar amount. From there, it also asks you if you want to, when you claim, it asks you if you want taxes removed from your unemployment benefits. And I actually entered yes because, as you know, once you do your taxes, you're gonna have to pay that back. So I'd rather they take it out now and I don't have to worry about it later. Also, in regards to the CARES Act, once you get your unemployment, let's say I have to certify tomorrow, which is Tuesday. By Thursday, I should have my first unemployment check because I've already been approved. So you should get your benefits 2 days later. But if it's Monday, you certify, you get it on Wednesday, etc., etc. Now, as far as the CARES Act or the $600 per week, from my understanding, whatever day you get your first payment, a couple of days, maybe 3 to 4 days later or a week later, you'll get the $600 separately because that's coming from the federal government. My friend just got his second $600 payment, and they actually put something on Facebook that they're just catching up with that. So if you, let's say if you started, like for example, me, I'm supposed to certify tomorrow and get it within 2 days, then more than likely by Monday I will get the first $600 payment. And the people that have been filing since this first began have only gotten 2 $600 payments. So according to that CARES Act, you should get an additional $600 per week until the week ending, I think, August the 1st. Okay, so I'll just show an example of what I got in the mail. I'm not gonna show the top part because it has like personal information, but on the top it'll give you their phone number, fax number, the date of mailing, the claimant ID number, the date of the claim, and then from there it'll explain to you how to start certifying your unemployment. So right here, it'll show you the phone number. It'll tell you the first time to claim. It's giving you further information, the I guess their hours on the weekend, etc., etc. And you can claim, via phone or online. And here is just telling you could also log on to your dashboard, and from there, you can just reopen existing claims. And right here, it's giving you the payment options, which says by prepaid debit card, which I didn't want, or direct deposit. It goes into your responsibilities. And this is the thing that I got, is right here. And when I actually claimed, I guess there was some missing information. They sent me an email, a questionnaire. There were basic questions. I filled that out, and within 2 weeks, I got this letter. And right here, if I had an appointment set up, they would put it here, the day, date, and time. And right here, it will tell you what you need for your interview. Now, the second letter I got, which I got the same exact day, basically just advised that I was approved. The weekly benefit amount and the total benefit allowed, or the, whatever thousands of dollars you're eligible for. Now, due to everything that's going on, if you run out of benefits, which is the total amount of unemployment, you can actually go ahead and claim for an additional 13 weeks. So I hope this is helpful. I know it's a little lengthy, but I wanted to explain my personal experience. So the questions are pretty basic. They're yes and no questions that they will ask you. I think some of them are like, are you available for work? Did you look for work this week? And things like that. And it's like 3 to 5 minutes, the amount of time that you will spend answering those questions. And if you call via phone, they'll tell you when you should. I don't know if it tells you exactly when you'll receive it, but it'll give you like a confirmation number. If you do it online, it should be on your dashboard, and it's going to be divided by the weeks, because you have to certify every week in order to receive your benefits. So I hope this was informative. Due to everything that's going on, I felt I should do a video on my personal experience. For me, I had pretty smooth sailing, thank God, but I've heard a lot of horror stories, and people are being denied for benefits, which I find it to be ridiculous due to what's going on. It's no one's fault, and everyone that pays taxes and work should be eligible for this. Another thing I wanted to say, what they pay you per week also is based on your gross income. And I think I forgot what amount of time they compare your salary, let's say for the whole year or within the last couple of months, to kind of see, get a medium number on what your benefits should be per week, or your weekly unemployment benefit. So if you have any questions, and if I can answer the questions, if I have the answer, I'd be more than glad to answer. But if, like I said, it is a scary time. If this happens to you, just try to remain positive. It was very rough for me to receive that news, and pretty much in my department, 50% of people were furloughed, and I think they're going to continue to, lay off more people. This is the rumor within my company. So I'm just hoping that everything will go back to normal. We can all go back to our jobs, our lives, and remain happy and healthy. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys are having a great week. Let's remain positive. And once I certify my benefits and I get my first payment, because I have not called in to the actual certification line. I did it the first time, but I don't know if this time, once it's approved, if there's more questions. So I want to make sure before I give information that I'm giving the proper information. I can do a follow-up at the end of the week. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care.